Little girl.
It's a little boy shirt.
Little boy.
How a little girl. Yeah, little girl this side.
Yeah. Little girl.
These are all nice baby things. Let me see him.
How old is your baby?
Ain't quite a month.
Was your house burned out in the fire?
Yeah.
Where was it located?
3334 West Madison.
Was that, tell us what the situation was like when, just before it was burned and what happened.
Well, I was standing in the window. I live on the first floor, both the lawns closed and stuff. And I see the people coming down, breaking in the store and grabbing everything. So I took the baby and I stood in the window. I wouldn't go there and I stood in the window. So the girl lived on the fourth floor. She was hollering, telling them, don't set the house afire. She said, because we got kids. And they said, no, said, we're not going to set the house afire. Said, we just at the stove. And so they was breaking in the lawn stove, and it was such a rumbling. I run down the stairs. When I run down the stairs, I see the blaze was in the stove. So I grabbed my baby and run back to one and sat my baby down at another girl's house on one. I run back up on the fourth floor. And I grabbed three of her children. I said, Dorothy, I said, they done set the house afire. I said, you better try to get out of here. She said, oh, no, Bernice, they ain't gonna set the house afire. I grabbed three kids and brought them down and sat them in the alley at another man's house. And another cripple girl, she was up there. So I told her, I said, you better try to get out of me. I said, because I'm gone. I grabbed the other three kids and brought the other three kids down. So finally, she come on down with the baby, and so she was in the alley hollering for the other kids.
What have you lost now in the fire?
I lost everything, all but me and the baby.
And what are you getting here today?
Well, I'm getting some clothes for the baby and trying to find something for myself.
And what do you do now? Where do you go? Where will you live?
Well, I have a sister. She live up there in the city building up there, you know, for old people. And so I was there a couple nights, but you can't stay in the building with the kids. So I was trying to locate a place today. Well, I got a place promised to me, but it's not furnished. And so that's all I know I can tell you. So I'm looking. So I was supposed to go on the north side. I was supposed to have a place.
What do you think about the looting and the rioting and the fire burning?
Well, I ain't think. All I just think I know is really right bad. That's all I know.
I didn't hear you. But
all I know is a bad deal. Burning poor people out. Well, they ain't got none. Well, got to try to get over to something.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Close the door.
Sweatshirt? Blue jeans?
Yes.
You need sweaters?
Yes.
Like this?
Yes.
Yes. Girls' flowers? Yes.
Joseph, 41, please.
Mrs. Johnson, how much did you lose in the fire?
Well, I lost everything I had but 2 beds. I had 2 beds and a few of my clothes out of there.
Were you?
And I got a table out. 2 beds and a table. And a few of my clothes out. And the boys got the Frigidaire out the back.
Now, how bad was it, and what was the situation when the fire started?
Well, I was standing in my window looking out when the guys broke in the store. And when they broke in, they said, when we get everything we want out of here, we're going to set this son of a bitch fire. And so I told my 2 daughters, I said, grab your children and get out of here as quick as you can. I first told them to call the police. And they didn't call the police. And when they first started the fire, I said, call the fire department. Well, they were scared. They didn't call. And so I said, well, y'all scared. I said, get your children and get out of here. So they got their 3 babies and got on out. And I stayed there, you know.
How much did you lose in the fire?
Well, I lost 2 beds, my dresser, and a couch and 2 big chairs.
What kind of things are you getting here at the center
Oh,
today?
I'm just getting some clothes. That's all I'm getting, some clothes.
Now, what will you do now that you've been burned out of your home?
Well, I'm staying with one of my sons until I get me a place. And it's a place right on the corner. I'm going to try to get hit this evening.
Now, how do you feel about Can you tell me the situation when your house was burned? When did that start? Turn around toward me just a little. Can you tell me the situation when your house was burned?
I wasn't at home when it caught a fire. When I got there with my husband and some of the friends, it got the kids all out. And we went out to my nephew. And that's where we been up until today.
Now, how many children did you have?
13.
You got them all out safely?
Yes, I did.
What about...
They did, rather.
Excuse me?
I said they did, rather I wasn't home.
Now, what about clothing and so on? Do you have problems here?
Yes, everything got burned up.
Let me ask you again. How much did you lose in this fire?
Well, I don't know. I lost everything I had.
Clothing
If they didn't burn up, they all messed up.
Okay, let me ask you that question again. You tell me, I interrupted you. You need clothing for how many children?
13.
And what will you do from here?
Well, I don't know. Got to find somewhere.
You finding enough clothing here today to handle the needs of the children?
Well, I think so.
And what will you do?
Be.
And what will you do now that that you have been burned out of your... John?
But I got to do something to provide for my kids.
I'm going to ask you one more question. How much did you lose in the fire?
Everything I had, all but my children's, all but our lives.
With federal and National Guard troops still patrolling the streets, city officials say today that the situation is returning to normalcy. But there will be no returning for the people who lived here. And that in itself presents something of a problem. Because normalcy in Chicago involves segregated housing. And these people will have to find new places to live. David Snell, ABC News, Chicago.